I am back. Welcome to another episode of Everything Entrepreneurship with Kyle Jerome Carter, the podcast for working professionals, ambitious employees, those climbing up the corporate ladder, my working entrepreneurs as well. And I have an update for you guys. Where you been, KJC? It's been about a month without a single upload, and that looks horrible, right? Well, first things first, it's going to be a shorter episode, as you could probably already tell. And I mean that this time. Any other time I say it's going to be a short episode, it ends up being 30 minutes. But you'll understand why and what I'm getting at, right? So, where I've been at. If you noticed in the last episode that I released and an interview that I have on ICE, I don't know if you're able to tell, but I said, oh man, I'm over here going through it. I mentioned I got allergies. It wasn't allergies. I don't want to say a health scare. It wasn't anything that crazy, but I was going through it. I was having a skin reaction. I was itching. It was taking medicine. The doctor was misdiagnosing me, giving me this to take and prescriptions, and it was horrible. Fast forward, I had to see a specialist. Dermatologist got me right, got me the good stuff. The prescription I was taking was making it worse. What does it have to do with entrepreneurship? That has to do with I wasn't here. I was going through it. But at the same time, I was also out the country too. So when you add both of those things, whereas I'm supposed to be enjoying my time, having a good time, I was going through it. Blessed to be there, but regardless. While all of that was going on, I also already had intentions of elevating not just the value that I bring to each episode, but also to rework how I do things, right? As you guys know, anybody that's been with me for a while, long-term play, long-term vision, I don't look at the metrics like views, for an example. If something gets low views, I'm not going to say I'm happy, but I'm also one to understand if a video gets 30 views, if a video gets 100 views, if it gets 1,000, those are real people that are watching this and that got value from it. So I'd much rather appreciate the people that did watch it than complain about the people that haven't, right? And that's just the approach I've taken to YouTube in general, as well as what I advise people when they make content as well. But at the same time, if I have a lot of value within me and I know I can convey multiple different things to help people that are in these situations. Oftentimes, my main audience right now are working professionals, either trying to get into entrepreneurship or already are in entrepreneurship, and they just need the correct tactics, information to follow through with everything they need to do. I can deliver a better podcast, right? So, and I'm not talking about just upgrading the microphone, upgrading the camera, upgrading the structure of the episode. Make sure there's a couple different things. I'm laying that foundation to basically say, if I can help it. I mean, I already have one episode on ICE. Before I left, I had a really good interview, and that's already edited. Just making sure everything is good to go on his end. Make sure I get all the links. You guys are going to really like that. That will most likely be the next video that comes out as far as next week. As well as after that, that's when I plan on having each episode have a new bare minimum standard, right? Setting the standard, elevating not just the visual aspect, but also the level of value I give. Because that can always be better, right? Anybody that owns a business, as a founder, as an owner, knows you got to take accountability. And I'd much rather blame myself for low reception in the form of metrics like views and comments and shares and stuff like that. And I'd rather figure out a way to better convey that information, better convey the value, make sure that I do a better job for you guys. All right. With that being said, I also have a new fun passion project that I'm making content around, a new little series I'm going to do here on the channel. I'm really going to lean into everything entrepreneurship, everything that I started this for. I have a couple day in the lives with some really great people like that I'm lining up so that I can execute those, get those edited, get those out. And it's literally going to be a night and day, right? Anybody, I mean, granted, we're at 600 subscribers, which is no small number by any means. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. But at the same time, this is a beautiful moment for anybody here because you're going to be able to be like, golly, I saw KJC when he was little baby KJC on YouTube, and now he's just killing it, right? Not necessarily killing it in the sense of views, but more so look at all the people that are being helped, you know? And that's what I really care about. How can I move the needle for real people with real lives instead of just giving them hope and motivation, right? So with that being said, I am working on a lot of different things. I'm working on a series that will be coming out that I haven't seen anybody else do. And I'm going to lean into what I found and what I've been told is a deeper layer of KJC that you guys just haven't seen. It's the fun of strategy, marketing, business that anybody that's entrepreneurial at any level, whether you're just getting in, whether you have a business, whether you have multiple businesses, these things that you can apply almost instantly in some cases and see massive returns or massive increase in your own business or company or venture idea, side hustle, whatever it might be, right? You'll even be able to see like I record different. It's not that when I record to convey information is different than when I record. This chair, sorry, huh? It is a little different from when I'm just breaking something down, right? So, for instance, if I'm reviewing ads or doing SEO, I'm looking at something at every single angle. If we're going over branding, if it's a logo, it's a flyer, there's so many just minute details that can not only move the needle for somebody like you, but also going into the consumer psychology behind it. Like when I get to nerd out, I have fun because this is what I do. I love it. I live it. I breathe it. And by doing it so well and doing it for so long, I can actually convey that in a way that you watching can take immediate and long-term value from it. So I'm basically just here to say, hey, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for your patience. Health-wise, I am better. I feel better. I look better. I'm not over here looking crazy, itching and scratching and stuff like that. My skin's healthy. You feel me? And yeah, not only do I appreciate you sticking here with me, but I appreciate you being in the pre-phase compared to post-phase. What phase? You'll know that in a moment. But there's going to be a huge shift, and it's only going to benefit you guys. And I do appreciate all the comments that you guys leave. And over this last month, I saw that you guys have been sharing the content as well. A lot of people are rewatching it. Again, I'm still appreciate when you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit that button. But at the same time, just looking at the numbers on Apple Music, Spotify, it's not just a great concept, but I'm doing what I can to make sure that I deliver, that I help you out. So with that being said, this is a very short episode. I am back better than ever. And I'm just excited for you guys to see what I've been working on. So I don't just keep on saying, oh, I'm going to do this. Look at what's been done at that point, right? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm refreshed. I'm motivated. And with that being said, if you're watching this still to this point, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you have an amazing week. And remember to focus on your next best step, the one thing that you can do today. You don't have to do everything. You have to do this one thing to progress forward. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode.